What up, what up, what up? Y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Bootsie, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Y'all know I'm doing the things I like to do. Up early in the morning making moves. Gotta get to it ASAP. Make sure y'all share, hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, man. YouTube been acting crazy, man. Now I see what everybody be, complaining about and all that. Hit that like button, Subscribe. Make sure y'all share this, man. Share this because it's real powerful information. Real powerful information, man. For real. So I want to get into a few things, with this Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever, all this stuff is going on. And it was a while ago, couple years ago, when my bro Unique was he was locked up still in the Fed joint. Right before he came home, actually. He was in there with King Tut. Everybody called him Tut, aka King Tut from Brooklyn. And I was doing my plugged-in DVDs at the time. And those when the DVD era was rocking and rolling. So I was doing the plugged-in DVD stuff in North Carolina, Virginia, some parts of Georgia, South Carolina, and all that. But anyway, he plugged me with Tut. So me and Tut talking, back and forth on the phone. I was going to do a big interview with Tut. And, we was, lining everything up. And we used to talk all the time. I used to send him money on his books so he could get phone time and all that. Look out for him. Good dude. For a lot of y'all don't know who Tut is, or may know of him, Tut was the guy, a.k.a. allegedly, that was known at the Tunnel Club for having the Rolex took. You come up in there, you ain't nobody or somebody, or you might be somebody. Them Rolexes getting took if he don't know you or the team know you, things of that nature. He was that guy. He was one of the guys that was part of, allegedly, that a part of the Tupac, when Tupac first got shot at Quad Studio, things of that nature. That's who Tut is. So Tut used to call me, and because he was going to do a big interview, like I said, for my podcast. For my DVD, which was plugged in DVD. And we got plugged in TV now on YouTube, but we'll get into that. So I'm saying this to say, he been said a long time ago that the government want to sabotage hip hop. He said they want to sabotage hip hop definitely because a lot of black people are becoming successful at it and are able to give other people jobs that can do things. But according to them is we getting rich and we more violent and want to hurt and kill people. And it wasn't like that all the way back then, the way it is now. And if they was thinking like that, they kind of predicted the truth. But still in all, they let these labels, record labels, put out that type of music, or let an artist put out that type of music to feed our culture the bull crap and poison our minds or our children's minds by letting it be pushed out there like that. But he was saying that they want to sabotage the culture. So now the reason why he's saying that is he's in there with a life sentence. He's in there with a life sentence. And he told me one day they came and took him out of the prison that he in. When him and Unique, Mecca Audio, was in. They came and took him out of that prison and took him to some other building somewhere in a room and sat him down in there and told him that, and he said it over a federal phone. So I wasn't, I really waited for these times because I didn't think it was appropriate to really have to say it a while ago. But now being that, Puff is in there locked up, which whatever he's in there locked up for, he's in there locked up for the things that he's done. And he's still innocent till proven guilty, except for kicking Cassie and hitting on her, slamming her to the floor, whatever. All the other stuff we don't know. But he said that they took him in there and told him, yo, you say Biggie, say Puff killed Big, and we'll let you go today. You can leave out of here today a free man. He said, what? He said, he told him, the Puff I know is a God-fearing man. The Puff I know is a family man. I'm not doing that. Y'all might as well take me back to the prison. He said, look where I'm talking to you at right now, Boots. I'm like, yeah, you on the prison phone. He's like, facts. He said, I told him to bring me back ASAP. And that's why I'm saying they trying to sabotage hip-hop, because he's one of the biggest. And this is what Tut was saying. He said, that's why I'm saying they trying to sabotage hip-hop, because them taking Puff down will be a backpedal towards hip-hop, towards our culture, everything. One of our biggest moguls going down to jail. But I couldn't do that. He said he don't know that Puff did that. And even if he did, he said he wouldn't be telling none of that. He ain't in that. So right now we look at what's going on. A lot of people is about to go to jail behind this Puff stuff. They just said Kevin Lyle's stepping down since Puff got locked up. And basically, a rumor that he's about to go to Dubai or somewhere, I guess, where they can't extradite. That's crazy. If he doing that for reasons of being a part of something that Puff might have did at his parties, his freak-off parties. And mind you, we've been saying freak-off for years. You see your homeboy, you like, yo, where you going? Yeah, I'm going to freak off, man. I'm out. So that's just a New York slang. They making it look just so crazy. But I guess if that's what he always called his parties, that's what it's going to turn out to be, what it is. But this is what Tut was saying way back then. Couple years, I want to say 2000, whenever Unique came home, man, 2010, 2007 is when Tut told me this over a federal phone. So it ain't no secret, and it wasn't a secret. I just had never said nothing about it, Puff was still running around being P. Diddy, getting the keys to the city and all that. But now, look at what's going on. Puff lawyer last night said he's only charged with one charge. And him fighting Cassie is like a misdemeanor domestic violent assault, which it is. It is. But it's just the point that you slam a woman and do all that, kick her. That ain't cool. Because if you would have kicked her and hit her the wrong way, she could have died. So it would have been a bigger charge then. But it is. And, the way the feds, when you listen to them telling at when they did the big speech, the conference speech, open to the public and to the media, it seemed like he's in a lot of big hot water, man. So, and then you got a lot of people coming out saying certain things. So I can't see this as sabotaging hip hop with these type of charges. But these type of people that's complaining, because some of the people that is complaining is part of hip hop or part of at least our music culture, which is R&B. So I don't see that being a sabotage towards hip hop at all. And you know, Tut also explained to me about the Tupac situation. A lot of people got their stories about it, but basically, you know, when Tupac first got shot, he said the mission was not to shoot Tupac or anything. The mission was when Tupac had that rape charge, I guess they had charged Haitian Jack and all them guys with it. And allegedly, they was calling Tupac and telling Tupac to take the charge because he don't have a charge. And Tupac was saying, nah, he ain't doing none of that. And they was wanting to take the charge because they had too many felonies on their names and all of that. Even though the girl was lying, it still would make them look bad. Tupac was like, I'm not taking no charge for no rape, and I ain't rape her. So people, you know, powers to be was mad and upset, and he was wearing, you know, they say he had Haitian Jack Rolex, and Haitian Jack wanted his Rolex back. I mean his Rolex, excuse me. He wanted his Rolex back. Told him, yo man, bring my Rolex, man. And at this point in time, I don't think Pac had no bread like that. He just was famous, but you know that money wasn't all the way kicking in yet. So long story short, people, however they found out where he was at, the mission was to go and just get that Rolex, and they ain't rocking with him no more. That's it. It wasn't to shoot him or try to kill him or anything. But he told me that homie was reaching. Once they had the drop on him, told him to take that Rolex off. Tupac he didn't want to listen. Kept reaching, and they tell him don't reach. And he kept reaching, and that's when all hell broke loose. And that's how that happened. But for sabotaging hip hop right now, that's out the window due to the fact of too many people that are black people that is complaining about things that Puff might have did to them. I hope he innocent, because that ain't cool to get nobody no drugs and they pass out, then you sexing on them, especially if it's a man and you would take somebody's manhood. I swear I would hope they wouldn't have not done nothing like that. Now, him beating on a woman, all right, cool. It's not cool, but what I'm saying is he can go get rehabilitated. Take some anger management classes. Go to jail, do your time, come home and be a better man. That's it. If you was drugging people, that's a big problem. That's major. If you was drugging them and not sexing them against their will, not sexing them. But if he was drugging people and doing that, that means he has a problem also, which still could be corrected once he did his time and all of the above. But it's not cool to do that. It's crazy. But most of all, you know, they've been talking about that baby oil. I wouldn't understand why somebody would need 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That's kind of crazy, but that's not a charge. But a lot of people saying, damn, it's a charge to have $1,000 of baby oil. Yeah, make it look crazy for the allegations that he got against himself. Baby oil, sexing men. What you gonna do if you sexing a person's anus, man. Even if it's a woman, you section their anus. It's a lube. So you got 1,000 bottles of it. That means you've been doing a lot of work on something. You've been doing a lot of work on something somewhere, man. That's crazy for that. But if he haven't done nothing with these allegations to be, can't frown upon him and just automatically just look bad, because we are innocent until proven guilty. But we know in the justice system we guilty until proven innocent. But really we are innocent till proven guilty, man. So, you know, hopefully he didn't do none of those things, man. Drugging people and having sex with them. Now, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of that sex trafficking stuff, when you fly your lady somewhere, I think Lil Bootsie spoke on it. Some of the ways of how he spoke about it didn't kind of come off right. I kind of was looking at and reading what he was saying, but I know exactly what he's saying. And y'all got to understand, ladies, men been flying y'all out all the time to go here. Yeah, that was your favorite word. If a man tell you, I miss you, I want to see you, well, fly me out. We flying y'all out to come hang out with us. 9 times out of 10, each party is sexually attracted to each other and gonna end up having sex. And then you go back home. So then years later you can make up a complaint and say that a man raped you when he flew you over there. And now if he fly you over there and has sex with you and you say he raped you, that means sex trafficked you? That's messed up. Say for instance you go over there, this is another example. Fly the girl over there, y'all having a good time, chilling, whatever. You might be in the club. This is just an example. You might be in the club and a girl comes speak to you, and the girl that you just flew over there, y'all had sex the night before that. Y'all had sex the whole time she was there. This particular last night before she leave, you got in the club chilling, and the girl speak to you, and she take it personal and get mad. Y'all get into an argument, and now she's mad at you to the point where y'all it just got a big serious argument. You still take her and put her back on the plane, send her home. Then later on she come up with some allegations that you raped her. And nothing happens to the woman when a man proves that he didn't rape her. Nothing happens to them for making up false accusations on a person, false charges. You even get charged if you call 911 for no reason. So how are these women not getting charged for making up these fake allegations and getting guys fake charges, getting people careers messed up? When the person say rape, people just snap and quick and look at you like you are AIDS. You have AIDS or something, like you're a plague. That ain't cool. And now guess what, ladies? This whole thing done messed up y'all trips for y'all getting flown out somewhere. You gotta spend your own money. You won't say that I made you go somewhere against your will. Or if we gotta leave together, I'm gonna let you fly on one plane, I'm gonna fly on the next plane. Cause it'll be like I took you over there. But what's crazy to me is if the girl walked to the plane herself, how is it sex trafficking? They using that picture with Puff and the girl sitting on his lap. Now they gonna make it hard for y'all to get pictures with y'all favorite celebrities, man. Because now one little innocent picture later on down the road, it'll look like, oh, that's what he was doing back in the day. You probably don't even halfway remember that picture. And celebrities are targeted for this type of movement, to get money. It's a new hustle. And it ain't right to play in somebody's life and their career, and they got a family and all that. It's wild and it's crazy, man. But if Puff did all those things, I agree he have to pay. Everybody got to pay when they do wrong and get caught doing it. Nobody is exempt. But one thing about it, Puff is going to have a hard time in jail. Because a person like him, that's been having royalty for years, is not going to be used to this jail. He's not going to be able to adapt to the procedures in jail, should I say. He's not. And what's crazy is he's going to be on suicide watch. Only hands he going to see is a hand coming through that cell, giving him food. 23 hours a day, he might come outside. That's going to drive a person that was living the way he living crazy, man. That's going to drive that man crazy. A cell all day? I don't know, man. God don't play, man. At the end of the day, if you did wrong and evil, wicked stuff like that, it's going to happen. Now, this is what Puff went wrong. You go to college, which half of us black Americans don't do. That's in the hood, come up from the hood. We always take the back door. When the person like Puff went to school, get good, follow the right path, get his career started being successful, making maneuver, pivoting the right way, got to that position and start making a lot of money. Then they want to hang with the street guys, which is cool. Don't turn your back on your guys if they're your friends, let them around. But you can't think how they think. He started thinking like a street guy with real corporate money. He had real corporate money. Why would you be out there blowing people's cars up, allegedly? Somebody talk to a girl of yours, you get mad, beat them up, have them beat up, punching people in the face, allegedly. All these things is what people are saying. What he did to them in the studio, wouldn't let them leave if they want to go. He forced them to stay at his parties. Like, you getting all that money, and a lot of people were scared to say stuff because of the team that he had. He had guys like Wolf, my brother, God bless him. That's my bro. People like Wolf and them, at that point in time would jump off the earth for Puff. So people knew not to play with him. So he had that luxury, that street luxury of don't play with Puff because you're going to have to answer to some big dogs. And Wolf and the team, the family guys and all that, wasn't nothing to play with, period. So he took that college life, which he was living and moving in the right path, and mixed that street essence with it, and walked around with his chest poked out because he the boss first of all, living good, and now he got this power behind him. But you shouldn't utilize that power for that and acted as if you are a street guy, man. You wasn't a street guy, man. Your father got killed in the game. For reasons I heard, but other people were saying it. I'll let y'all say it in the comments, man, what his father got killed for. But rest his father soul as well, R.I.P. But you can't move like that when you are a street guy. Then later on, eventually he ends up violating Wolf's mother, violating Wolf, according to what Gene Deal was saying. And then see, when you start violating people, God don't like ugly. That's first of all. Second of all, when you go against the wolves and you getting some money, you got to keep your team smiling, your team straight, because later on it'll come back and bite you. They how you ate. You be sitting thinking everything's sweet, and you ain't making sure your team all right. They gonna come and they gonna get at you. It just happens, and it comes with that game. And you are not a street guy. You was a corporate dude, and now it got mixed. And then you was having too much fun. But most of all, it's looking like he had a sexual appetite. He had a sexual, he was addicted to sex, should I say. And that addiction mixed with evil to get what you want and sex whoever you want, whether they like it or not, you're going to get some. It's costing him right now. His career, his life, everything. Like, when was enough to say, I'm going to chill. And they know him for shutting people up. That's why he ain't getting the bail. It's like, it's crazy, man, that one of the biggest moguls in the game is really going down. It's setting our hip-hop culture backwards right now. That this is even happening to him. And if any more people come inside and get locked up behind this is definitely going to set hip-hop, R&B culture back. And this need to be a lesson to these young boys, man. When you go to college, don't try to hang and be a hood guy if you're not. But it's cool. You got your hood guys with you, but don't indulge in what they do. I had guys that went to school, work, come hang around us for a little while, and they go to the house and go back to work at school the next day. They ain't try to do what we was doing, period. A lot of y'all guys, y'all making these records and getting rich, and then you getting rich for the wrong reasons. Y'all out there getting guns and buying more guns as if you're in the street. You spent all this time building you a career from scratch, from the streets. You get popular, you get big, you start making millions, and you get rich, and then you go outside to do it like you are in the streets. You are in a real world doing real business now. Why you want to be out there finding ops or having ops and waking up every day thinking about who you gonna kill next, and with your ops and all that? But still, instead of trying to, yo man, I don't want no problem, somebody be the bigger man, yo man, let's leave this alone, man. Getting some money and living life, take care of your kids, because when you get killed and go to jail, your kids gotta suffer. Look at Puff's sons when they walking off out of that courtroom knowing their father not gonna get a bail, all of the above. That hurt. And even if his sons knew what he was doing, it still hurt. They young, they don't know no better. This was gonna be the final ending to what their father doing, man. If they knew about what he was doing, if he was doing what he's accused of. But y'all young cats, man, y'all let this be a lesson to you. You can't be out here controlling nobody, making them do what you want to do because you got money now. Money and power is meant to be used for the correct reasons. And Puff, I think Puff is the only child. Like, that's the mama boy tendencies, man. Think that they run everything and they get everything their way. That's because they ain't have no kid, no brothers and sisters to share nothing with growing up. A lot of that is a problem also. But it's deep. Y'all rappers better pay attention. You singers, R&B singers too, that think y'all tough and want to get these millions and run around in these streets. And think that is cool, and think that you on top of the world because you got money, that you can't go to jail. Everybody goes to jail. They locked the president up, the ex-president anyway. First president I know to get locked up. If there's more, I'm sure. I don't know. But nobody's exempt when you are doing things to human beings. You can't take nobody's body, man. You can't take their sex from them, man, because you want it. And I don't even know why I wouldn't want nobody that's drugged up. I don't want to sex nobody that's drugged up. I ain't what I'm getting out of that. It's like doing sex in a mannequin. Like, why? I don't get it. Something ain't right up here, man. And who started that stuff? Those Weinsteins and all them people, all that crazy mess. Is that where people learning that stuff from? Going and hanging out with them billionaire niggas and learning all that stuff? Drugging people? I don't want no drug. I don't even want a girl that's drunk, pissy drunk, and we going to lay down and all that. I don't even want that. For what? What I'm going to do with that? She don't even know what she doing. And if she doing it incoherently. It's like, damn, even if it's consensual, I don't want it. That's crazy. For what? That's a problem. Now look at all this money Puff spending. They always said Puff was tight with money. What's the group? Dirty Money. They got, what? They got the lawsuit on them. They said that they would hire the group. Promoters would book the group for $50,000. Puff will tell them that they really booking him, but he'll let them come and perform and give them $5,000 to split. That's allegedly too. But if that's the type of moves that a person makes, then that's foul, dog. There's just so many things coming out that we can't believe everything we hear. So don't get that twisted. But all this money, $50 million. He got to pay $100 million to somebody else. We don't know exactly what Cassie got, but let's just say 30 million, 15 million, whatever. That's a lot of money. They want to pay 50 million for a house. Look at all that money that could have went to something. Like Dr. Umar said, I be watching Dr. Umar, man, and a lot of stuff he say make a lot of sense, man. That type of money could have went to schools. There's a lot of homeless people running around here. There's not a lot of community centers no more. When then the 200-300 million, man, is gone because you had sexual fun. Sexual fun. That's crazy. When that money you could have gave a meal to one person, a meal got you 10 people and gave them a meal apiece and tell them, some business people, some little upper garage entrepreneurs, did some type of program like that, get them $1 million apiece and tell them to grow the money. Come up with some type of program. Give a person a chance, an opportunity, and tell them to grow the money, pay you the money back, and move forward. And then keep doing a program like that when you got that type of money laying around to do nothing with. You would have made it back, guess tax write-off, however it may go, or you just invested in a person. But, you throw the big $1 million parties, and then this is what the turnout be at spending millions for a party. They invite all the big wheels, and that's crazy that this is happening. It's crazy, man. But once again, I hope that he's innocent. His lawyer's saying he's innocent. They saying that he's only charged for one person for a sexual assault. It's not a lot of people, the way the media blowing it up. His lawyer's speaking real confident about it. He said that the Cassie situation, Cassie had hit him in the head in the room because she was going through his phone, seeing another girl in it. Hit him in the head in his room, and she took his clothes and ran out, and he was running back out to get his clothes. But still, at the end of the day, he must have hit her in the head and got in the shower because they saying he heard her go out the door and she jumped. Then he heard the door slam and he got out and grabbed his robe. Maybe she took his clothes and thought he wouldn't come out in a towel because she took his clothes. I don't know. The whole story is crazy and it's bugged out. I'm looking at it as if this is something that shouldn't have never really ever happened. For real. Meaning, a big mogul like Puff should have just been living his life smoothly, keep putting them hits out, creating legacies and breaking barriers for our up-and-coming young youth that's doing music. Not the young youth up-and-coming looking to see this guy that was supposed to be highly respected, not supposedly, that was highly respected, turn his whole name into an ashtray. Whole legacy down the drain. And still we're going to have to turn a negative to a positive, meaning these young cats got to look at what's going on with him, even though I know they not. People still do the same thing repeatedly that they see somebody else do and think that I guess they going to do it better or they smarter to do it, and they don't understand. You still going to jail too. Everybody gets caught. Nobody get away with none of this type of stuff, man. There's too many barriers, too many different counterparts with this person, that person. You're doing it over here, you're doing it over there. It's not going to work. It's not. They going to come, somebody going to report you, and then everybody going to come out on you. But I don't know if that's just a pattern of life for a celebrity. One person come out and might be telling the truth, then after that, everybody else wants to, I'm going to make me a story up, get me some money out of this too. Is that the case? A lot of people got balls enough to go in front of the media. I couldn't go in front of no media and say somebody raped me just to get some money. And I know it ain't true. Even if it's a woman, I ain't gonna say the woman raped me just to get some money. I ain't doing that. That's crazy. But that's the new hustle for celebrities, man. Gotta be careful, man, of how you move out here when you are in this industry. The industry have a lot of dark rooms in there, man. A lot of dark rooms, and a lot of y'all do a lot of stuff for what? For all the wrong reasons. And especially when you got money already, women throw themselves at big celebrities. So why would y'all be doing the things that some of these people are accused of? I guess it's the one that they like and the one that's they attracted to. And if they want that one and they can't get it, then they pull those silly drugging them up move. And that's crazy, and that ain't cool. If a woman don't want you or a man don't want you, I'm sure it's one that look better than the one that you want. But sometimes rejection is powerful. If a person or a person don't want them, they don't really like that. They're gonna go hard to try to conquer that and make this person like them. And if not, if they're attracted to whatever they like about that person, I guess that's when they do the drugging. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Y'all comment, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, share this joint, because this is a need to be heard episode, man. Because our hip hop, culture is in danger right now, man. It's in danger because it create jobs for a lot of our youth that's up and coming to create jobs. It's a music business. It create careers. It's a music business. We can't have people looking down on our hip hop culture, on something that benefits us, and it don't just benefit us, white people. Chinese people, everybody works in the office doing something, pushing a button, doing marketing, doing, clerical work, being a secretary. It's jobs. So, y'all make sure y'all share this joint, subscribe, hit that like button, man. Please, please pound that like button for me. It's your boy Big Bootsie, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.